Okay. Well, let's see here. Trying to figure this out. Am I live? Or I am live. Holy crap. I'm live. What's going on? How are we doing, guys? I didn't even know I was live. That's crazy. How's everyone doing today? Just wanted to hop on, see if anyone wanted to jump on and do some Q&A. Also giving away a course and a script for $1. If you want to hop that in there, down in the description down below. But wanted to jump on here and say what's up, everybody. Woo! How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Want to do some Q&A? Angel says, how's it going? It's good. It's a little late, but it's good. I'm excited. Maybe I'll talk about this a little bit. I have some news for you guys. Check this out, guys. Woo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. I got something cool coming, man, but I can't expose that yet. I can't talk about that yet, so we won't talk about that. But what's going on, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Feel free to ask away, guys. Feel free to ask away. Any questions you guys have, I'll hop on here until then. And until we run out of questions. Freddie says, greetings, Van. Well, you did spell my last name wrong, but I appreciate the effort. Inspirational Jesus says, what it do, Spence? Hey, man, anytime Jesus asks me what it do, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. How's everyone doing, man? If you guys have a question, drop it in the chat. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If not, then I'll just hop off. It's fine. I know it's late Saturday, but wanted to hop on here and watch the Laker game, so excited about that. Lakers came out with the dub. I mean, I watched the last 2 minutes of the game, so it really wasn't that impressive, but it was cool. It was cool. Any questions, guys? There's some people on here. Some people on here. If you guys have questions, let's do it. Angel says, I'm trying to understand. I have to be a private investor. Do you find that to be... Oh, in Tennessee. I'm sorry. I don't know. Read that wrong. Tennessee, I understand I have to be a private investigator. Do you find that to be accurate? Well, would you like to find out together? Let's find out together. Since we're already doing this, let me close out of some tabs here. And let me bring this over here. Oh, whoa, not what I wanted to do. Hold on, guys. Mess this one up a little bit. Let me bring my screen over here. There we go. Okay. So you want to find out if in Tennessee you got to be... Well, let's find out together. I don't know. Tennessee. I'm assuming you're talking about state funds. So state fund... not state funds. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to put in there. Unclaimed property. Here we go. All right. Find your missing money. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. 976 million in Tennessee. Damn. Okay, 1 in 10 Americans has unclaimed property. That's crazy. All right, guys. So, unclaimed property. Let's see here. Okay, this website kind of sucks. Contact us. Find your missing money. Whoa, look at this. 8,000. What is unclaimed property? That's funny. All right, this website is very... Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, so we've got third-party locators. Boom, here we go. Okay, what is an unclaimed property locator? Is it legal? Blah, blah, blah. Searching for unclaimed property. There's no fee. Da, 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 da. No, it's unlawful for third parties locators to imply they're representing or associated with the Tennessee Department of Treasury. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Interested in becoming... Here we go. If you are an individual or business interested in becoming a finder or locator, please see the following information. All right. So, the unclaimed property locator must be licensed as a private investigator in Tennessee. Well, that seems pretty clear to me. That seems pretty clear that you must be a private investigator. Now, what that means, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Does it mean an actual private investigator? Attention, the private yeah, so I would follow this. I'm not going to do this right now because it's late. But yes, the answer to your question is yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. Again, to what extent, I don't know, but you do. Mr. Gigi, what's up, Mr. How you doing, man? Been a minute. Hopefully you're doing well. He says, hi, everyone. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? If you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. If you guys want access to a cool $1 script that we give out, we call it the Killer Closer script. I'm actually doing a little $1 flash sale for it. Once in a while we do this. And get my script for $1. Same script that these people use to get results in Surface and Mastery. And yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Awesome, guys. Any questions? Any questions? And while you guys are finding questions, I'm going to look more into this Tennessee thing for you, Angel. Finder's fees, contracts, and limits. So no more than 10% of the value recovered or $50, whichever is greater. Yeah, I don't know if I would work in whichever is greater. Okay, so hold on. If it's $1,000, 10% would be $100, which is greater than 50. So therefore, whichever. Okay, so then that's fine. All contracts must be approved by the Tennessee Department of Treasury, unclaimed property as stated in TCA. So what I would do, Angel, if you're watching this still, is I would take this right here, and I would Google this. Right, because this is an exact law. You might have already done this. Tennessee code. Yeah, this looks like what we want. And I would read this right here. It's not very long. An agreement with owner whereby the owner pay a fee or blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's in writing, clearly sets forth the nature of the property. Okay, it's signed by the owner, states the value of the property before and after the fee, contains such other information as the state treasurer may be rule required. Okay, an agreement by blah, blah, blah in a record. By the way, this is not how you should read the contracts. I'm just skimming through them. You should take notes on these. It is signed by on behalf of the apparent owner. States the amount, okay. Does not provide 10%, okay, fair enough. Contains such other information as the state treasurer may be, okay. If entered within 2 years from the date on which the property was paid or delivered by the holder to the treasurer. So you got to wait for 2 years until the funds, 2 years after the funds have been delivered to the state, you can call them basically. Does not apply, okay, yep. Cool, looks all good. So the state itself looks okay. You got to look into getting leads there, and then yeah, you're gonna have to be a private investigator again. To what level, I don't know, but you do need to be one there. Okay, cool, interesting. All right, hold on. Ton of questions just came in. Holy crap. Okay, let's answer the questions. Man, thanks so much for the course. I already got registered for 2 states. Well, awesome, man. Hopefully that's going well for you. Excited to hear that. And yeah, man, that's awesome. Big congrats. John McLeod. I probably butchered that name. I'm so bad at names. I'm sorry. John says, how did you increase your credibility in the beginning? I have a website and I even door knock. Several people say they aren't interested. Well, John, why don't you drop your website and I'll critique it for you if you want me to. But I'm going to be honest. So don't drop the website if you do not want me to be brutally honest with you. Because if it sucks, I'm going to tell you that it sucks. But I will tell you how to fix it. Right now, there are payout delays due to COVID-19. Yes, there are in some states, unfortunately. That's why you don't work in some states. Well, most states have a little bit of a delay, but I mean, what states are you working in? Because we've seen some delays, but nothing like crazy. I purchased your $1 sale, but all I received was an emailed receipt. What can I do about this? Whoa, are you for real? Let me see. Make sure you're not making this up. Oh, all right, Julio. Yeah, man. Well, let me make sure this is set up correctly. That would not be good if it's not set up correctly. All right, here we go. Let's see. You should have gotten redirected to a different page. That's kind of how that works. No, I'm a little concerned, Julio. Got me out here tripping, man. Settings, general. Oh, hold on here. Well, where does this go when you submit? Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to send this to the coaching. And there we go. Okay. All right, guys, listen what I'm going to do. I'm going to refund your guys' payments if you want me to. And then you can go back through it again, and it should be fixed now. And if not, then I'll just email it. I probably won't email it to you, but I'll have someone email you the link to get access. So we will take care of that, Julio. Don't worry about it. We do see you in here. All right. Trying to get your killer closure script. I'm getting this with Amex. There was a problem during the purchasing. Does it have to be Visa and MasterCard? Amex should be fine. Please be honest, I'm a big boy, LOL. Well then, yeah, send it, John. I mean, send the link. I'm working Cali and Missouri. Interesting. Alaska and Maine is a little tricky. Well, Alaska used to be really easy, and then they got like weird. But Maine, I don't know much about Maine, so can't really tell you about that. But California's a good one to start. Missouri, I don't know much about Missouri, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's see. How about I go through my own link and I try to buy it, and then we'll see what happens. How about that? How about that? Okay. Full name, Spencer. Email address, none of your business @gmail.com. All right. Kill a closer script. Put in my card. Okay. What's my card? Please tell me that's the right number. Don't know if that's the right number. No. Hold on. I know what it is. All right. Boom. So if I buy it, what happens here? All right, try it now. If you guys, I'll refund your payments, but try it now. If you don't want to try it again, then I will happily just email you the link, but it should work. So yeah, there you go, Freddie. And who else was asking? Julio. There we go. I apologize for the inconvenience. All right, guys. Any other questions here, guys? Any other questions? Excuse me. Freddie, what email are you purchasing with? And I'm waiting for that website, John. You said you wanted some feedback. I'm ready to give you feedback. I stay in Missouri, and Cali is a big-ass list of leads. Yeah, I know. Cali is crazy. It's like unlimited work to do. I ran into a lead that had 10 people call this guy, and he wasn't the guy. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Cali, there is so much. You sent it twice. Sent it in the chat? Where did you send it, man? You gotta, hey, John, you gotta put it in the chat, man. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's like filtering it out. Maybe that's what it is. Because I know sometimes it filters it out. So why don't you email it to our support email, John? Boom. Email it there, and then let me know when you email it, and I'll pull it up and I'll take a look at it. Because I think YouTube filters out links and stuff sometimes. All right, Freddie says Gmail. Well, I mean, I got that, dude, but there's a lot of different Gmails coming in, so you got to be a little more specific. All right, guys. What market are you in, Spencer? It's a great question. So me and my business partner, David, we work in a couple different markets. So we do a lot of tax stuff in Florida. We do state funds in California, obviously. Although we're trying to stay out of that now because we have a lot of our students in there and we don't want to have a conflict of interest doing deals in there and all that. But yeah, I mean, we have some other initiatives that we do that I'd rather not reveal on camera, but our probably our main one right now is Florida tax funds with some state funds. He says, let me try a personal MasterCard or Visa instead of the big Amex or the Biz Amex. Yeah, man. I'm trying to write off my $1. I love it. It's a shitload of leads in California. They update the list every Thursday, which is a plus, but the downfall is they pay out in 6 months out. Yeah, that's true. Although I've seen them pay out quicker, but yeah, a lot of times they don't, unfortunately. So it's a cold world, my friend. It's a cold world, but you know what? You can't always win. Can't always win. So doesn't always work out, man. I'm sorry. Now I gotta log into our help email. Man, I'm really going above and beyond for you, John. And now Google's not even. Oh my God, what is happening, guys? I'm having some technical errors today. This is crazy. All right, there we go. Help. What's my password? I think that's my password. All right, boom. I'm in. Here we go. Okay, you guys want to see John's website? Here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm excited for this, John. This is my first time ever seeing this. Whoa! I'm just kidding. You're owed money. We help claimants all over the country. Okay. You spent some time on this website, didn't you? John, is this a real testimonial? Are these real testimonials, John? Don't lie to me, John. Don't lie to me. Is the $1 script work now? Does it work now? Yeah, I mean, that's right. We use it all the time. So, John says, let's go. All right, John, so you want my actual criticism? He says, yes, sir, honest to the Lord. Okay. All right, guys, I'll fix that in a second. Honestly, I'm not really that concerned about a $1 script, but I will make sure you guys get your script if you guys bought it. Don't worry, I'll take care of you guys, but let me critique John's website and then I'll fix the problem, okay? All right, if you've lost your home to tax or mortgage sale, you are owed money. Okay, that's not true. First of all, as you're just starting your website out with a complete and total lie, that is not true. They are not owed money if they lost their home to a tax or mortgage sale. That's not how it works, okay? It has to sell to a third party, has to sell for more than what was owed, and then even then there can still be liens and judgments, right? So I know you're just trying to get everyone in, but just that's not really true. We help claimants all over the country. Fill out our simple form to receive your free, no obligation claim offer. Okay, no, that's John. John, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Can I be honest, John? John, the better question, because I know you're gonna say yes. Better question, John. On a 1 to 10, 10 being like brutally honest, gonna be kind of mean. 1 being like very polite and not very honest. Okay, how honest do you want me to be out of 10? Okay, how honest? 1 to 10. Oh, he wants a 10. Okay, John wants a 10. All right, John, this is awful. Okay, this is awful right here, John. This call to action, I'm going to just keep it at a 10 this whole time. Okay, call to action's trash. Okay, the call to action needs to be something like a free, no obligation claim offer does not sound desirable. What does that even mean? If I'm a person that doesn't know about this, what does that mean? Okay. Number 1 is, let's just start with this. Who's searching up your website and filling out the form? Nobody. Nobody's searching. Okay, no, that's not happening. Okay, you're not running ads to your website. You don't have a pixel installed, which you shouldn't. Okay, well, I mean, you probably should, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So whatever, okay? But the point of the website is when you're on the phone, you can send them a link and you can be like, hey, check this out, okay? Now, the other thing, too, is you don't have a HTTPS. You don't have a SSL certificate. Maybe you do. Maybe I just didn't load it. Let's see. Okay, you don't. So what's going to happen is some people are going to come on here and they're not even going to be able to get on your website because it's going to say blocked, this is not a safe site. So you probably want to get that, okay? So get an SSL certificate. That's number 1. Number 2 is make this something that is like a brochure that you show someone while you're on the phone. Instead of like, because only, unless you're doing different marketing that I don't know about, but my understanding of what you're doing, John, is you're just cold calling people and then when they ask for credibility, you send them to this website. But you've already talked to them, so why would they need to fill out a form? That doesn't even make any sense, right? What you need on here is you need social proof, man. Like, I don't know if these are real. Hopefully they are. Don't do fake testimonials. That's stupid, okay? But you should just have testimonials, dude. Like, and then maybe some copy about, like, what it is. Like, I like this. We pay all the costs. That's really cool. Lawyer's fees, claim costs, notarization fee. I really like that, okay? Maybe even put some values right here. Be like, hey, average value of the lawyer fees is X amount of dollars. Average value of the claim cost is X amount of dollars. Average value of the notarization fee is X amount. And don't make these up. Like, actually look at the numbers. But you know what I mean? Click here to learn more. I mean, this page can't even be found. But okay, come on now. Designed by REI Leads. John. I'm just kidding. Testimonials. Here we go. This is good. This is good right here. Testimonials. We love hearing from you. All right, dude, your testimonials, I have a real hard time believing that these are real testimonials. John, just be honest. Are these real testimonials? They're real. Copy. Okay, got it. So these are 100% real, John. These are 100% real. Don't lie to me, John. Don't lie to me, John. Don't lie, okay? I don't care, but honest to God, they're real. Okay, fair enough. I believe you. Dude, you need a picture of these people, okay? You need a video of these people. What is this? What is this? This is like a masked, like an unknown cartoon man and cartoon woman right here. Like what? What is this, dude? Come on. John, you're a very smart guy. You know this is not good. Like if I come on here, you call me out of the blue, you're like, hey, you're owed $10,000. Then your pitch is like, hey, check out the testimonials on my website. You got 2 testimonials, you have no photos, you have no video interviews with anybody, and how do I even know these are real? Like I mean, you told me they're real. I believe you that they're real. But if I don't know you, I don't think that they're real, dude. I'm just letting you know, man. Okay, you could do a way better job. Your website, John, if it's strictly used for cold calling, should be just a testimonial page with like a book a call link. Like that's literally all it should be. Okay, you don't need this page, man. You don't need this like home page. Oh, what is this right here? Oh no, maybe this page is probably okay. This page is not bad. Why deal with lawyers and kindness? Let us do that. I actually like this page. This is a good page. And it looks like the copy is good right here. Again, I like this. You pay no lawyer's fees. I really like that. Okay, I like this page. So that's fine. Keep these 2 pages. File a free claim. That's not very good. Okay. Come up with a better offer than that. Okay, that's not very good. Testimonials, obviously keep that. Let's get in touch. Let's look at get in touch. Okay. Not my favorite get in touch page, to be honest with you. What I would do if I was you is I would use a software called Calendly. Okay, and I would just literally sync it right up to your website, and they can book a call anytime they want. That's crazy. 5 million users. A lot of users. Anyways, so there you go, John. Hopefully that helps. But just try to remember, like, what's the purpose of the website? The purpose of the website is when you're on the phone with somebody and they ask about credibility, you can direct them right there on the phone and say, hey, check out my website. But before you do that, where can I send the contracts? Okay? So, anyways. Of course, John. No worries, man. You got John on the hot seat tonight. Hey, he wanted me to be honest, man. All right, here we go. Mr. G says, the list that has the less competition than the county list is the county list, in my opinion. Because difficult to get and you need a lawyer to assist you in some counties. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing about this business is I think the more barriers to entry are the better, especially if you're looking to scale. Because if you have less barriers, like if it's easier, more people are going to do it, obviously. So I agree with you there. Some counties require certain types of redemption periods, but state funds can get competitive according to some coaches. What coach told you that? Wasn't one of my coaches. What coach told you that, dude? The only coaches I've ever heard say that it gets competitive are coaches that don't teach state funds. They're like, oh, we don't know how to do that, so just don't do it. Even though, like, I literally had someone the other day. Another beautiful thing about state funds is, like, you can find someone that has one claim, help them recover that, and then look more into them and find out they have other claims. And this is an extreme example, but literally, I'll just show it to you. I don't want to, like, make you guys think I'm making this up. So I'm going to just show it to you guys because I can do that because I'm so cool. So check this out. This is our Surplus Show Mastery group. And they changed the UI on Facebook, so I'm trying to figure out how this all works still. But we had one of our surplus warriors here, David. Just got a state fund deal notarized. This was the 15th, so a few days ago. Had 83 checks owed to them, totaling $90,000. 83 different checks in the state. I don't know how you can say state funds is competitive when someone's owed 83 different checks, like one person. They originally met them and they only had a check for $10,000, but then they found the other 82 and it ended up being a $90,000 deal. This guy's going to make 18, or I think it was 20%. So he's going to make like 18 grand. So anyway, James, I'm working virtually in Missouri, but working Cali. Happy to help, John. Happy to help, guys. All right, guys, let me find out what's going on with this $1 script thing, man. I know you guys want to make sure that $1 goes to use, and I want to make sure you get your script. So we're gonna take care of you guys. Don't worry about it. We're gonna take care of you guys. Have any of you guys gotten access? Actually, some of you guys have. Look at it right here. Boom. Yep. Some of you guys definitely have gotten through it, though. So here's the question. If I said yes to this OTO, which I'm about to do, what happens? Boom. There's a problem during purchasing. That's annoying. Damn. All right, you know what, guys? I'm going to just pull the link because I don't feel like working with this right now. And I'm going to go ahead and get you guys fixed up over there. Chandra says, hey, Spencer. Hey, Chandra. How are you? Sorry, guys. No more script because I got to fix this and not going to do it right now. So, all right. Let's see, guys. Questions. Hey, Spencer. Chandra, hopefully you're doing well. Do the scripts cover state funds? Yes, they cover state funds. You guys want to see what the script looks like? I'll just show you the script if you want to see it, man. So a lot of you guys too, you know, I'm gonna do this now. I was gonna make a video of talking about surplus fund mastery and like what it looks like inside, but this is what it looks like. So when you log in, you have access to all your different programs. Obviously for me, I have a bunch of programs because it's my company. So we actually have more than this. We have something else called the Robinhood mini course that's not available anymore. But anyway, but when you guys join, you guys will be getting access to the Killer Closer special. And here's the script. Where is it? Right here. Comes with a mini course and a script. So the mini course just goes through each section of the script. And then here's the script itself. So I'll show you what this looks like. So it's 11 pages. There you go. So hopefully that helps. And then, yeah. And then you guys want to see what Kevin says got access. Awesome, Kevin. Literally just woke up now and about to do some work. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Chandra. You're such a happy-go-lucky person, Chandra. I really like it. Give me a 2 if you guys want to see inside of Surplus Fund Mastery and see what that looks like. I'll happily disclose what Surplus Fund Mastery looks like. I know a lot of you guys don't know what it looks like. If you guys want to see. If not, that's cool. But, you know, figured I would offer. And I'm very excited about this right here, guys. You guys didn't know about this one right here, man. Didn't know about this book. Book's coming out soon. The Killer Closer is the truth. Hell, we were over here cracking beer and doing deals, although I say buy it, y'all. Hey, man. I appreciate you selling my $1 course. My $1 Killer Closer course for me. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich with my $1 Killer Closer course. But more important than that is it would be cool because a lot of you guys I think can help people and all of that. So I'm going to sell 10 million of my $1 course. I'm going to Servant Heart says yeah, show us. All right, guys, I'll show you guys Surplus Fund Mastery if you guys want to see it. So here it is. Here it is. So what happens is you come right here, you go to surplusfund.com, you click login. And by the way, guys, before I show it to you, let me show you guys we changed it up a little bit. So we added all these bonuses now to the program. So when you get the program for Surplus Fund Mastery, not Killer Closer, okay, very different. You'll get a one-on-one welcome call with one of our support reps. They will literally call you and set you up, get you ready to go one-on-one, okay? World-class support. On average, we get back to people in 8 minutes or less. Obviously, you get our Surplus Warrior scripts, which are similar to the Killer Closer scripts, but a little bit more in depth and a lot more specific to surplus funds. Obviously, you get all of our contracts. We just launched this. This is pretty cool. We're doing unlimited one-on-one coaching now for Surplus Fund Mastery members with our coach, Barry. Barry was a student of ours. He got his first deal within a few weeks of joining our program, and then he came in and started working with us as a coach. So I'll show you guys that as well. You get an extra login ID, so you can bring someone with you on the Surplus Fund Mastery journey. You guys do a Surplus Warrior lead stash, so you can easily access all 50 states and research them and all that. Skip Trace Network. We're now giving away 400 free searches with our Skip Trace partners in Surplus Fund Mastery with really, really premium data, IDI Core and Direct Skip to be exact. We're giving Surplus Fund website templates in Surplus Fund Mastery for free. And of course, you get access to our Surplus Warrior Hall of Fame. And we have 2 amazing refund guarantees now for Surplus Fund Mastery. We have the test drive guarantee, so you can get in for 48 hours. And if you want out, you just get a refund, no questions asked. But you can test drive it, make sure it's for you. And then we also have what we call our deal closer guarantee. It's a 180-day, a 6-month action-based guarantee, where if you follow just a very simple set of criteria and you do not get a deal under contract we will give you a full refund on your purchase and give you $1,000 cash extra to purchase the leads that you worked. So really, really excited about that. But anyways, let me show you guys the actual program since you guys want to see it. So you log in, come right here, view program. Now this is how it's set up. So you got the dashboard page here, show you step-by-step how to get access to the coaching group, which is right here on Facebook. I know you guys have seen that. We've got 1,200 members in there, and people are constantly posting. Someone just posted this right here. Talking with my first claimant today. She has the paperwork to file. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty awesome right there. We had someone that I think had a deal today that posted. I don't know. Anyway, oh, right here. It's been a difficult job. Oh, this guy just joined our 10K club. So anyways, I think you guys get the point. But yeah, so that's it right here. We do coaching calls, obviously. This is our coaching schedule right here. We have all these different coaches. Again, you can book that one-on-one call just by coming up here. Anytime you want, you can book a one-on-one call with our coach, Barry. And then as far as the actual program, we have 6 weeks of content. Obviously, week 0, it doesn't really count though. But then we have week 1, which is our foundational week. We have week 2, which is our persuasion week, where we talk about marketing and sales and all that. We have week 3, which is our state fund week, talking about exactly how to get started in state funds and all that. We have week 4, which is broken into 2 separate weeks, talking about mortgage funds. So you can see part 1's about 20 videos, about 15 videos. Part 2, I think, is another 10, 12 videos. Actually, I think it's about 15 videos too. About 20, 25 videos, I'd say, total. We have our tax and BK week, and then we have our scale week. So that's how it works. And then we have our little have a deal submitted here, where people can get access to they can submit their deal and get their 100K club shirt, 10K club shirt, deal closer shirt, whatever it is. And we have all of our bonus resources. And our Hall of Fame. Check out our Hall of Fame, guys. Look at all these people in our Hall of Fame. And that's like not even half of them. So anyway, I think you guys get the point. That's Surplus Fund Mastery. Damn, unlimited one-on-one coaching. Yeah, I know, man. We added that. We've gotten to a point now where, I've realized there's cheaper options. If you want a cheap course, don't buy our course. Okay, it's not a cheap course. Our course is a serious investment because it's excuse my language, but it's absolutely ridiculous effing serious opportunity. Like, we're not joking around. And we want to make sure that every single person that joins gets a deal. Hence why we have that deal closer guarantee, because we literally want to guarantee that you're going to make money. Okay. If you come in and just follow our criteria and you don't get a deal, I'm giving you $1,000 on top of giving you a refund. And that's why we're like, let's give one-on-one coaching, because it's probably going to be cheaper for me to guarantee you get one-on-one coaching than it is for me to have to refund people that don't get a deal if I don't provide that extra coaching. So that's why you guys get free one-on-one coaching. How do you find all of the checks? Like, you see how the dude previously found all of those checks and it added up to 80K. How did he find out all of those checks while the other company did not? Because he took his time and researched. A lot of people that do state funds that are not in our program don't know how to do it. They kind of suck at it, to be honest with you. And they don't spend the time actually researching the claimant and looking at very different things, okay? I'm not going to get too far into it, but does the Killer Closer course include contracts too? No, does not include contracts. Includes state funds. The Killer Closer course is just like a mini course that we have. We're probably going to stop selling it pretty soon. In fact, I know for a fact we are, because I just don't have time. Again, we're trying to make Surplus Fund Mastery. It's already the best program on the internet for surplus funds by far. It's not even close. Like, anybody that tells you it's close is biased. It's not close. Okay. But yeah, so I'm spending all my time focusing on that and then building out Scale Mastery, which is our program that takes entrepreneurs with a surplus fund business from 100K a year to 100K a month. And we're now starting to do that fairly consistently, which is exciting. So anyways, but none of you guys, I'm not trying to sell Scale Mastery or anything like that. None of you guys are good. Like, Scale Mastery, you have to be already a successful entrepreneur. You have to meet, already be doing 20K a month. It's not, don't join Scale Mastery. Okay. It's not for any of you. But yeah. Mr. G, how long did it take to do your first deal? Oh, thanks. And I just purchased a $1 script X. Yeah, I'm going to email you guys because for some reason it's not going through. So I'm going to I'll just go through the help emails and I'll email you guys a link. So just look for an email from help@surplusfund.com tonight. And if you guys don't hear back from us in the next like within 20 minutes of the stream ending, just know I will 100% be, it might be in your promotions or spam, basically. But if not, just hit up our email, help@surplusfund.com for support. John McLeod, have you done state funds in Connecticut? No, I have never done state funds in Connecticut. I'm sorry, John. I want to be honest. I haven't done state funds in Connecticut. Drop the price. No, Carl. I will not drop the price. My course, honestly, $2,000 is a fucking steal. To be honest with you, I'm giving you unlimited one-on-one coaching, forever. Okay, like if that's not worth one installment of $19.97, and then you get a one-on-one coaching anytime you want forever. I don't know. The contracts I'm giving you alone are worth more than $2,000. That's, I mean, and you saw all the bonuses. So, yeah. Drop the price for Black Friday. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. But you can save up to get in. That's fine. We did raise the installment. So it used to be $19.97 or 5 installments of $597, but we raised it. So it's $19.97 or 3 installments of $899. So just a heads up there, but yeah, I mean, literally like the website templates are $1,000. Skip trace sites, it's like $500 worth of free skip tracing. The lead stash we made ourselves, but we probably paid like $500-600 to make that. Extra login ID, obviously, that's worth a lot. One-on-one coaching, contracts for. I mean, we even have contracts for state funds. And I know you just said that you don't necessarily need contracts for state funds. There's a lot of states that give you contracts. That's true, but there's a lot of states that don't give you contracts. So we give you a national broad contract for all those states, as well as mortgage funds and tax funds. And we're working on bankruptcy funds contracts as well. Scripts, and then a one-on-one welcome call. I mean, it would be, honestly, it would be stupid for me to sell it for anything less than $2,000. So, no. Servant's Heart, thank you. Well, thank you, Servant's Heart. You seem like a very kind person. We're still making the attempts to put more deals together. So, Gigi, have you done one deal yet? Or have you not gotten your first deal, like, under contract sent in yet? Are the contracts good in all states? The Service for Mastery contracts, I don't want to say yes 100% because laws are always changing, but that's the concept behind it. The concept is that you can take our national contract, potentially change maybe 1 or 2 things for it to make sense in that state, and then use it. That's basically the idea. Versus, going through, and making contracts yourself with hiring an attorney and all that, because it's very expensive. John, who do you have winning the NBA Finals, the Clippers or the Lakers? I don't know if that's the finals, man. That's more the Western Conference Finals. But, honestly, man, I'm a Celtics fan. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm a Celtics fan. We're killing it right now. Shout out to all the Philadelphia fans on here right now. So I don't really care. Obviously, I live in California. The Lakers are cool. I watched the tail end of that Lakers-Clippers game. I really wanted the Portland Trailblazers to win, so I'm a little upset that they didn't. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. But as far as who I have winning that series, if they end up playing, I think the Clippers are going to win, dude. I'm not going to lie. I think the Clippers are going to win. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be 6 or 7 games, but I think the Clippers will win. I hope so. Not the biggest LeBron fan, to be honest with you. Carl, what's the best state to get started in? I'm in Tennessee. Well, Carl, I get asked this question all the time, Carl. I think it's a fine question, but I think what you should be asking yourself is how much competition do I want to have versus how much work do I want to put in the beginning. So, for example, one of the easier states to do state funds in is California. But if you go there, you're going to be competing with everyone else that wants an easy state, which is everybody, 99% of people. Versus if you go to Tennessee, you have to get a private investigator's license, which you have to take a test for, and it's more of an issue. But yeah. Then I would just do Tennessee, Carl, because I don't know many people that are doing Tennessee. But look into it, because I don't know that much about Tennessee. I looked into it a little bit at the beginning of this call, but I don't really know. If you guys are enjoying this, guys, drop me a like. Let me know. I need it for my self-confidence. I need those likes to go up. I got 8 of them right now. Yeah, it'd be very stupid to lower the price, LOL. Once I actually close the deal, I'll find a way to contact you with my testimony. Well, thanks. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. It really means the world to me. And if you get in Service from Mastery, bro, and you close the damn deal, I'm going to send you a deal closer shirt, okay? But you got to be in Service from Mastery. I can't send you a deal closer shirt if you're not in Service from Mastery. LeBron! Got to call that guy LeChoke, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I like LeBron. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I can't get over, like, when he called himself the GOAT, when he was like, oh, yeah, I'm the greatest of all time because I took Cleveland back from 3-1. I'm like, dude, you've lost, like, 17 finals, okay? Like, how can you be the GOAT and lose more than you win? That doesn't even make any sense, okay? That doesn't even make any sense, okay? So I'm an old school guy. I mean, I was born, right at the tail end of Jordan's, like, tire race. I didn't really get to see it, but, I'm a Jordan fan first. Like, I'm always got to be a Jordan fan. And then after that, Kobe's up there for sure. I love Kobe. But LeBron, nah, I'm not really feeling LeBron, bro, to be honest with you. Hey, nothing against him. It's just my personal opinion. Bet I'll join the full course soon. Yeah, bro. I mean, you're going to like it, man. You're going to love those one-on-one coaching calls. And, I mean, screw it, man. If you get a couple deals, just join Scale Mastery. Just join Scale Mastery. Join it before we go live with it, because it's not live yet. It's completely done, but we're just adding in like 3 to 4 users a month right now, trying to make sure it's good and getting feedback and all that before we launch it live. When we go live with it, it's going to be, I don't want to reveal how much, but it's going to be expensive. I'll put it that way. Granted, we're literally taking people from 100K a year to 100K a month, so we can charge whatever we want to for that. But yeah, if you get a couple deals, I would just join that, because you'll get Service and Mastery with that, and you'll end up saving money. Stuart Howe, actually live? I mean, I hope I'm actually live. This is a YouTube live stream, so I hope I'm live. Dude, I've been getting all these mosquito bites, man. It's been crazy out here in California. All right, guys. Any other questions here, guys? Any other questions that are at all reasonable? Going once, going twice, guys. Whoo! Stuart says, sweet, thanks. Any other questions, guys? Carl, I'm doing wholesale right now, but surplus funds look so much easier. No need to find bar. Dude, don't wholesale. Like, oh my god. Oh, I went through that. That was not fun. It was not fun, Carl. It was not fun. I can't tell you guys who it is, because I don't want to do that, and they asked me not to, but I literally had a coach like 6 months ago that is the coach of like the biggest wholesaling program on the face of the planet, one of the top coaches. He joined Service from Mastery, and then he was going to join Scale Mastery, so we're on the phone. And he's literally telling me, he's like, oh yeah, dude, it's like, I hate wholesaling now. Like, I'm excited for my students, but I don't do it anymore because it's just stupid. It's just crazy. There's just too much competition. Besides website, what did you do for credibility in the beginning? Great question. Just get better at talking to people on the phone. I mean, you got to be better. If you don't sound confident on the phone, they're going to assume that you don't know what you're doing. But if you're like, hey, do this and this and this, and you're not authoritative, but you sound like an expert. You don't want to be like a dictator when you're talking to them, but you want to sound like an expert. Okay. What about the ones who already have the Killer Closer course? Who could we direct questions to? I've heard wholesaling land is easier than houses. I don't know anything about wholesaling land. What about the ones who already have the Killer Closer course? Who could we direct questions to? What do you mean by direct questions to? I don't understand what you mean by that. Servant's heart. Anyway. Damn, Kevin. Damn, Kevin. I got you, Kevin. Don't worry about this. All right, Kevin, I took care of you, man. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. Took care of you. Got your $2 refund. Boom. Any other questions, guys? Not an expert in wholesale land. Cannot help you there. Unfortunately, I'd like to, but don't want to lead you astray. Do not want to lead you astray. All right, guys. Any other? LOL. I got the door slammed on my face and it was exhilarating. Time to help someone else. There you go. Kevin says, thanks, sir. You're welcome, Kevin. I wanted to make sure you got that $2. You just cost me like, I think I have to pay like 30 cents a refund. So I think you just cost me 60 cents, man. Nah, it's actually I cost myself because my page was broken. He said, don't wholesale. Dude, what benefit is wholesaling at this point? Like, oh my God. Guys, stop wholesaling. This is 2020. This is not 2005, okay? Jeez. Wholesaling's dead. You guys have seen the ad, okay? Why would anyone be opposed to someone uniting them with missing money? What's been the biggest objection? Because people just, they just don't believe it's real, basically. That's why you have to build credibility. That's like the most important part. I'm cold calling close to $200 a day. I know that many would make me 100K a month in surplus mastery, or in surplus funds. Yeah, I don't know if you'd make 100K a month from doing $200 a day, but you definitely, I'll say that. Assuming you're calling the right people. And you're actually doing 200 a day. But, dude, I don't wholesale. Like, I'm not even, listen, I don't want to sound biased. I know I have a course. Don't buy my course then. But don't wholesale, okay? It's a waste of time. It's stupid. It's way over competitive. It's ridiculous. And it's just stupid, bro. It's stupid. Like, honestly, it is stupid. It doesn't seem like sales, you know what I mean? No, it's not sales, but you still have to build credibility with someone, you know? Like, if I just called you right now and I was like, hey, and you don't know who I am, I'm like, hey, you're owed $10,000. They're going to be like, who the hell are you? You know? And I'm really confident on the phone, so I could probably convince you, but people that are not, that are just getting started, it's kind of an uphill, learning curve a little bit. So, anyway. What percentage of leads you contact have been contacted by someone already? Well, it depends on the niche, and it depends on the location, but not much. I mean, there's some really competitive areas, but a lot of areas are not really competitive. But if I had to give you like a big, broad number, I would say less than 5%. Define contacted by someone, like they're already working with someone or they've just been called by someone. Because a lot of times you'll call someone, they're like, oh yeah, I signed a contract with someone 7 years ago and I never heard back from them. And then you can just, I don't want to say steal the deal, but basically you can just swipe the deal over to you and actually help them because they probably got lost somewhere. So anyway, but I would say sub 5%. And when we launch our new thing that comes out, I can't I can't talk about it. Let's say towards service owners that investigate charge large fees and our scammers. What would you say if someone said they read that and thought you were a scam? Well, that's true. Look, it's true. There's a lot of people that do charge large fees, and that's part of why we made this program, why we're building this community, because the first thing that people do when they join our community is they go through what's called our Surplus Warrior declarations and commitments. And those are the 5 declarations that we live our business and live our lives by. And number 2 or number 3, I can't remember off the top of my head, is declaration of ethical practices or ethical business. And what that says is, we have to be ethical when we run this business. There's people out there, attorneys out there that'll charge 50, 60%. They'll give someone $1,000 for a deal they're gonna make $100,000 on. It's so ridiculous. And we don't believe in that. So if someone says that, you'd be like, hey, look, I totally get it. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of investigators that do charge a high percentage. But just tell them, hey, I'm only charging X percent. I'm charging 15%, 20%, 30%. I'm not charging 60%. I'm not charging 90%. And guess what? I don't get paid unless you get paid. So if you can find a better deal for you, that's fine. But clearly this hasn't been a priority for you until now because you haven't gone through and done the paperwork yourself. But what I'm saying is that's fine. I'll do it for you for a small fee. I got to get paid for my time. I'm paying my attorneys. I'm paying whatever. But I'm not going to charge you an unfair fee. I get it. That's why I'm doing this, to protect you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. Mr. G says, you are officially my killer closure YouTube coach from a distance. Thanks, Spence. Well, thanks, man. Like I said, hopefully I can be your surplus warrior coach too. I charge 30 to 35%. Well, you got to be careful because if you're doing state funds, you can't charge that much, man. You can only charge 10% in California. So just a heads up there. When does the new thing come out? What new thing? Are you talking about scale mastery? I don't know what you're referring to, Carl. Can you clarify? Servant's Heart says, thank you. That's a good objection. Yeah, I mean, it's the truth, though. I mean, I'm not lying, right? Like, we are genuinely trying to protect people, okay? And, yeah, okay, of course we're going to make money from it. Like, I mean, what do you think? I work for free? Like, I'm going to make money from it. That's why I'm so persistent in following up with you. But at the same time, I'm going to make sure that you make way more money than I do. You're going to make at least two to three times what I make, closer to 3. And then plus I got to pay attorney's fees and all these different fees. And county funds. Oh, I got you. That makes sense. Yes, I'm talking about Sydney. What's up? How you doing, Sydney? Always good to see you when Sydney hops on here. Yeah, I have a friend who's doing surplus funds and he's charging 30%. I was like, damn. Yeah, 30% is about normal for mortgage and tax funds and county funds. I mean, it depends on the county, but yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I'm talking about scale mastery. So you want to know, what was your question? When does the scale mastery come out? So our plan is to launch it live and start actually taking like mass members January 1st. Until then, we're only taking 3 to 5 people a month, and they have to be qualified. I literally get on a one-on-one phone call with all of them, and even if you apply, I probably won't get on a phone call with you. You have to be doing a certain amount in your business. You have to have a certain amount to invest in your business because the stuff we talk about in scale mastery costs money to do. So it's not for beginners by any means. But the plan is to go out January 1st. Not going to reveal the price point because we're not even exactly sure what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be a good investment. I'll just leave it at that. Because again, we're taking people from 100K a year to 100K a month. I mean, it's worth a lot of money. LOL, right. What benefit do they have with us doing it though, but not themselves? Do we have to? Look, dude, like this is I love when people ask that question, okay? Because it's like, you're calling people that haven't recovered it, okay? So if they haven't recovered money, that tells you one of two things. Either they didn't know about it, in which case they can't do it themselves because they don't even know what you're talking about, unless you tell them how to do it, which would be pretty stupid, okay? Or number 2 is, it's really not a priority for them. So when you talk to them on the phone, be like, and they say that, hey, why wouldn't I just do this myself? Be like, hey, look, I get it, you could. You could do this yourself, but let me ask you a question. These funds have been owed for you for 2 years, for 3 years, for however long it is, right? Why haven't you done it yourself? If it's that easy, why would you have done it 2 years ago? Why would you have done it 3 years ago? 10 years ago? Obviously, it's not that easy. Obviously, it's not that simple. Obviously, it's not a priority for you. So fine, you're a busy guy, you're a busy girl, you've got other things to do. I understand. I get it. So let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. I'm an expert in this. I've worked with this client, this client, this client. And I can not only guide you through the process, I can just do it for you. I just need a couple quick signatures. I can get it sent in, get you a check, get you what you're owed. It's really that simple. I'm sitting in front of you right here, right now. Let's just do it. Let's stop putting it off. Guess what? Eating healthy, right? Oh, I'm going to eat healthy tomorrow, and then you die. Okay, you can't just put things off forever. Let's just do it now. What are we waiting for? Okay, that's what I would do. That would be kind of silly. Once we make them aware they have. Can you clarify the question, Stuart? I'm not really sure. But hopefully that objection makes sense, Servant's Heart. Hopefully that makes sense. Whew. I very much enjoy selling, if you can't tell. Very, very fun for me. Oh, love to sell. It makes sense. Thank you. Well, thank you, Servant's Heart. I can tell you've heard these before. We get these all the time. How do I get started? Any links for me to watch to get started? Please, thank you. Yeah, what I would do, Fisherman for Zion, is I would watch our free training over at, let me pull this up for you. Hold on here. I would watch our free training And I show you exactly kind of how the business works and all of that in the free training. It's about 2.5 hours. And then at the end of the free training, I give a special offer to join our premium program. If you want to join, you don't have to join. I do recommend it. We've helped over 1,200 people start and grow their own surplus fund business now. But yes, I would start there. Fisherman from Zion. Zion's a beautiful place, my friend. Funds potentially available. How many of them try to self-recover? It doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, some of them do for sure, but not very many. Because what are they going to do? They're going to go and try to do it themselves and not be able to figure it out and then come back to you? I mean, that's usually what happens anyways. So, again, it depends on how you're pre-framing it. But if you're pre-framing it like, oh, it's super easy, you just do it yourself, then obviously a lot of them are going to do it. But if you're just like, hey, I'm the expert here. Okay? I'm the expert. So do you want to work with an expert or do you want to do this by yourself? Like, the better question is, do you want to do your taxes by yourself or do you want to hire an accountant? Probably want to work with an accountant, right? Probably will save you some money on taxes, you think? I know for me, I want to hire an accountant, right? And guess what? My accountant is so good that they actually end up saving me money. Now, in this case, I'm not going to save you money, but I'm going to save you a lot of time. And quite frankly, time's a lot more valuable than money because that is time you could be spending with your daughter, with your son, with your wife, with your husband, with your family, doing the things that you want to do. That's way more valuable than just a couple $100 paying to an accountant, okay? So let me do this. Let me be the expert and you be the client and let me service and provide you to the highest of my ability. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense. State funds are real. I started looking and found out that I was owed funds. I'm pumped to get this biz going. Awesome, Sydney. I would join Surplus Fund Mastery then. Sydney, I don't know. Have you seen all the new bonuses that we added to the program, Sydney? We added a bunch of new bonuses to Surplus Fund Mastery. Have you seen them? They're pretty crazy, man. Going to go so is 2K all you need to get started? Or is it the course is 2K and you need another 2K to fund the business? Okay, so Carl, honestly, you're probably going to need, on top of the 2K, you're probably going to need like $300 to $500 is my guess. If you go with Surplus Fund Mastery, probably less, but let's just be safe. Let's say $300. So $300, and really that's only for buying leads because we literally give you that. We give you free skip tracing, we give you free attorney access, free contracts, free coaching, free training, world-class support. We get back to people in 8 minutes or less during the week. One-on-one welcome call. So anyway, but yeah, I'd say like $300 on top of the 2K. Not very much though. Going to go revamp my website again. You're the man. Hey John, happy to help, man. Happy to be of assistance. I agree. I have a damn good CPA. They specialize. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you there, man. Having a great accountant. I have a really crappy accountant. Okay. I have a really crappy accountant, so we're currently getting a new one. Shout out to my accountant if you're watching this. Actually, call out to my account. Do not use them. But anyway, that's another story. Servant says, yes, time is valuable as a mom. And believe. I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, do you really want to go through the process trying to figure this out on your own? Or do you want to spend more time with your kids and, going to church or whatever it is you like to do with your family? Like, I know for me, if it's going to cost me a couple $1,000 versus spending a day, 2, 3, 4 weeks trying to figure it out, maybe not even ever figuring it out, I'll just sign the contract. It's not even going to cost me anything. It's going to come out of the money I'm going to get anyways. What difference does it make? Thanks. I'm with you, servants. Hearts, believe in the cross. Yeah, I mean, not to get religious, but, I'm with you guys there. Like, it's a crazy time that we're living in. And, I'm not the most religious person in the world, but I think having faith right now is really important. So no matter what that faith is, everyone has their own faith, but I think that's really important right now. Sydney, currently doing the Killer Close program. We'll work my way up to the Surplus Fund program. I'm telling you guys are making a mistake, man. It's not even about me. It literally is not about me. Like, the return on investment in Surplus Fund Mastery is just silly, guys. Like, I mean, in the last month, I've had 2 people that have joined the program and made $100,000 in less than a month. Okay. Now, I'm not saying you're going to do that, but what I am saying is that kind of says something, don't you think? That kind of says something about Surplus Fund Mastery. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here, guys, unless we have any more questions. Any more questions? If not, I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to call it a day. Ooh, hold on here. Ask to join Killer Closer Coaching. Okay, you guys can all join Killer Closer Coaching. How about that? Boom. Surplus Fund Mastery trademarked. I trademarked Surplus Fund Mastery because I can. Talking with my first claimant today, she had the paperwork to file the claim, but hasn't done it yet. She agreed to look at our agreement. This is a huge step for me. Dude, this is awesome. Look at this. Another success story posted 36 minutes ago in Surplus Fund Mastery. That's awesome. It says a lot compared to wholesaling. Wholesaling's dead. 2020. I'm telling you guys. I've been saying this for years. Wholesaling's dead. If you guys are relying on wholesaling, you guys are living in the past. I'm just letting you know. It's just too competitive right now. Too competitive. And people always ask me, well, will surplus funds get too competitive? Yes. Yes, it will. You've heard it here first. Surplus funds will get competitive at one point. And fix my hair. It will get saturated. We'll get oversaturated at one point. Now, are we there now? No. We've got several years before we get there. But it will get there eventually. So let me ask you a question. Wouldn't you like to get in now and start making a lot of money and start learning about the business, having a deep understanding of it so that when it does get oversaturated, you'll have a massive advantage over everyone else, or at least most other people? Obviously, the answer to that question is yes, okay? That's why I really want you guys to get in Surplus Fund Mastery, because I think it'll help you guys a lot. Go do that nightly routine, books, meditation, and some good rest. Thanks, man. I know I'm tired. It was past my bedtime, to be honest with you, but wanted to come on here. I was working late, so anyway. Big thumbs up, Spencer. Big thumbs up to you, man. LMAO, he said wholesaling's dead. Wholesaling is dead. I keep telling you guys that, man. I've actually had people message me on Instagram. They're so offended because they're wholesaling. Wholesaling's not dead. I just did a deal. And I'm like, okay. How many deals have you done? Well, I just got my first one. Oh. How long have you been trying to do wholesale? Oh, I've been trying to wholesale for 2 years. Okay, it took you 2 years to get one deal. Okay. I'm like, I had someone do surplus funds, and in their first month, they made $140,000. And you're going to tell me wholesaling is not dead? Okay. Because no offense, but one deal in 2 years is like 20 grand, and that's 10 grand a year. And I did not get in business to make 10 grand a year extra. I got in business to make 100,000 plus a year when I'm starting out, and more than that now, significantly more. So, and it's not all about the money; it's about freedom. But the point is you're not free with 10K a year. It's not happening. So wholesaling's dead. Just telling you guys. You guys know I bought some crazy domains. I bought mortgageoverage.com. Is that not crazy? Mortgageoverage.com. I now own mortgageoverage.com. I'm just saying. Name me one other person that has done that. I'm excited about it. But I can't reveal why we're buying all these domains. I bought maybe 30, 40 domains yesterday. I can't reveal why we're doing that. We have something in the works, guys, that is truly, and I've said this before, but I really mean it, truly going to revolutionize surplus funds forever. No one has done anything like this. It's not a course. Okay, right off the bat, it's not a course. And the time that we spent putting this thing together, the people that we've brought on, the money that we spent to build this thing is in literally the tens of thousands of dollars to build this. And I truly think it's going to make surplus funds as easy as clicking 3 to 4 buttons and making a phone call. Like, that's how easy it's going to be. So I am so excited for that when it comes out. It will not be out here for a long time, probably 4 to 6 months minimum. But anyways, very, very, very excited about that. Literally revolutionary. Like, I wish I could tell you what it was, but it's crazy. Gigi says, we'll get saturated about 10 to 10 years, in my opinion, but there are 4 module niches and more opportunities that people are asleep on. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, there's so many different niches and stuff, and it's going to be a while, but it will happen eventually, and that's why you want to get in now. Take action now. You know what I mean? You're wholesaling domains? Maybe I am. I don't know, man. I'll see you on the other side, Spence. I'll see you on the other side, Sid. Drew says, yo, yo, yo. What's up, Drew? How you doing? What's up, young man? I think Drew followed me on Instagram. Let's find out if Drew let's find Drew on Instagram. Let's check him out, man. I think he followed me a while back. I gotta see if he follows. Oh, here you go. Yeah, Drew Flesner. Yeah, Drew Flesner. Oh, he's private though. He's private. Oh, Bradley 2020. Okay. Oh, you have a dog, man. You got a dog in there? Thank you for the love and support on Instagram. I appreciate it. That's funny, man. Oh, I'm having fun, Drew. I'm having fun tonight. All right, guys. 20 people watching. That's not bad. 65 minutes in. Drop a like if you guys are entertained. Or drop a dislike if you guys are like, man, this guy's annoying. All right, guys. Any other questions, guys? I truly believe there are more hidden niches in services than just those four. Yeah, I already know of two other ones that I'm not going to disclose on this live stream because we're eventually going to add them into the program and I don't want anyone knowing about them. So sorry. But yeah, there's at least one more really, really big one. I don't know how big the other one is, but yeah. I truly believe there are more. Yeah, I already read that. Team Insomniac. I'm sorry to hear that. If you're an insomniac, what I would recommend you do, Servant's Heart, is you meditate 20 minutes before you go to bed, and then an hour before you go to bed, you turn off all screens, and you take something called valerian root. It's a natural herb. You can take it in a pill form. It's not like anything crazy. It's not a sleeping pill, but it's just a natural herb that helps relax you, and then go to sleep, and you'll have great sleep. Pretty much guaranteed. I also recommend you take a sleep test. You just take it online. It's called, oh God, what is it called? I think it's like What's My Type or something like that. But look it up. You gave access to free trials with certain skip tracing sites, correct? I did. In Service Mastery, we're giving away 400 free searches to 2 premium skip trace sites. And I'm building something that's going to make it crazy. I'll just leave it at that. I know one more personally, and it starts with a H. LOL, wink, wink. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think that's not what I'm talking about, but I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunity. We'll just leave it at that. A lot of opportunity, guys. All right, guys, hold on. Someone DM'd me here. So by the way, guys, I'm going out to, is anyone on here from Dallas, Texas, by any chance? I'm going to be out in Dallas in a few weeks. And I'm going to do a big Surplus Warrior meetup while I'm out there. So looking to move out there, hopefully pretty soon. Dallas. I'm looking at Florida. I'm looking at Puerto Rico, considering Puerto Rico. You know, there's an act in Puerto Rico. It's called Act 135. It's called the Young Entrepreneur Act. And if you're under the age of 35 and you own a business that's based out of Puerto Rico, your first $500,000 in income is taxed at 0%, and you're 100% exempt from property taxes. And both of those things are ridiculous because I paid a very large amount of taxes in last year, and I'm not very happy with California. So hence, I will be leaving California. Anyway, H-Town. I might have to drive up and see you, Spence. Well, come up, man. I mean, I've been to Houston. I think it's a great place. Little too humid for me, so I couldn't really move there, but feel free, come up to Dallas. When are you coming to New York? John? I'm not coming to New York. Not with everything going on right now. Not with COVID and protests, and I just not coming to New York, man. That's not going to happen. But if you want to come down to, Dallas or Florida or anywhere else, I'm going to do a meetup in the next couple months. Feel free. Do you think text blasting leads is effective, or is cold calling better? Yeah, we talk a lot about text blasting in Scale Mastery. You want to make sure you do it correctly. If you don't do it correctly, you'll get in trouble with the FCC. And you want to make sure you have a good script. But other than that, if you're a beginner, I would just do cold calling. Anyway, less taxes in Texas. Yes. 13% less to be exact. Soon to be 16% less. And California's putting together this wealth tax, which literally makes no economic sense whatsoever. Okay, and I'm not a politician, but I'll just be frank with you guys. I'm a libertarian. So, financially, I'm extremely conservative. Leave businesses alone unless they're, literally scamming people or something. and just let them do their thing. And then socially, I'm extremely liberal. Like, I think everyone should have equal rights. Obviously, I'm, you know, basically pro everything on that side. Okay. But I just think economically what California is doing is just like so bafflingly stupid that like I have to leave. So I'm leaving. And I don't want to leave. My whole family's here, but I'm not going to lose 60% of my money every single year because someone in California wants, I don't even know what they use the money for because our state's not really that clean. So anyways, don't get me on a rant. It's not a political podcast. Jumping in, tell me about the $1 course. Yeah, I shut it down because it wasn't working. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it another time. Sorry, Seeking Truth. But it's really cool. It's a really great script, like 11-page script, really good. Come here to Kansas City, Missouri, man. Put that on your future calendar. Mahomes Chief. Mahomes, yeah. I didn't know what you mean by Mahomes. I read that wrong. Mahomes, yeah. Mahomes is a legend, man. That guy's crazy. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Drew Flesner, yeah, I just learned about how there are no tax in Puerto Rico since they don't have representation in Congress. Crazy. Yeah, dude, like it goes further than just like the Act 20 and Act 22, which is now Act 60. I've like done a lot of research into it. I'm heavily considering it. It's just literally like I'll just say this, and I didn't make an ungodly amount of money this past year. I mean, I did very well, but let's just put it this way. The amount of money that I paid in taxes last year, just from my personal income, not including my business, in order to pay that in Puerto Rico, I would have to make like minimum 10 to 20 times what I was making. It's like stupid. It's absolutely stupid. So that's why I'm done. I'm done with California. It's all good. When this is over, we got a ball. Hey man, 100%, man. 100%, but like I don't play around, man. I will talk trash. I believe in heavy trash talking. I believe in like I'm going to dunk on you. I'm 6'5". I'm typically I play a 2 or 3, and I'm a little skinny right now. I haven't been hitting the gym as much as I need to, but I'm gonna get back in the gym, get back up to like 195 is my goal, and but I'm down. I mean, I actually like playing basketball with people from New York because people in Southern California, they're such kind of babies, man. Like you talk a little trash and then they want to get all mad at you, and it's like, dude, this is basketball. Like I grew up talking trash. Like what kind of basketball do you play where you don't talk trash? I don't want to be a part of that, okay? So anyway, I was wondering with state funds, which is taught in the Killer Course, that we can't charge more than 10%. Yeah, so it depends on the state. It depends on the state, but every state's different. California's 10%, but like New York is 15%. Arizona's, I think 20% Arizona, but every state has their different cap. You just have to look it up. I'm from Brooklyn, bro. All we do is ball trash. Yeah, I mean you're definitely more along the lines of who I like playing basketball with, then, because I try to play basketball out here, man, and like that's one of my favorite parts, man. I love, because it's fun. It's like, oh, I hit a 3 in your face, and it's part of the game, man. It's part of the fun, especially when you're playing pickup basketball outside. It's just like that's the culture, but there's a lot of people here in California that are just like, especially in Southern California, like in Orange County, they're like wussies. Like you barely touch them, they're like, oh, it's a foul. It's a foul. Oh. It's like, bro, it's not a foul. All right. Will you eventually open a course to where you will teach students how to become coaches and instructors? No, I don't think I'll ever do that. I'm not interested in being Actually, I kind of have a mastermind called the Webinar Mafia that doesn't teach how to coach, but it teaches like how to do webinars and online marketing and stuff. But I don't really sell that. Like it's invite only, and it's only word of mouth. So I don't have anywhere you can buy that. It's very expensive. It's multiple thousands of dollars per month. So, but anyways, Sydney says too soft. Yeah, man. I mean, look, bro. I'm a coach, as you guys know. I'm a basketball coach. Back championships. By the way, guys, my league record as a coach, not to flex on you guys. My league record as a basketball coach in high school, 23 wins, 1 loss. Okay, 23 wins, 1 loss, and that 1 loss was kind of BS, but whatever. Okay, 23 wins, 1 loss. Back undefeated champs. I don't know, guys. Like I take this seriously. I'm out here trying to win. I'm the guy that like I coach and I like hire people to go and film other teams, I take it very seriously. But I don't know if we're going to have basketball season this year, so that's kind of depressing. And if we do, it's not going to be until March. So, as far as high school. All right, I think I just spilled some water on me, but that's okay. Talk that ish, Spence. Tell the truth, Spence. You playing against third grade? Nah, man. I coach freshmen in high school, and then when I play, I'm definitely not playing against third graders, bro. That's a little weird, man. I wouldn't be doing that. I don't know what you're into over there, John. Okay, with your crazy website, but I'm not involved in all that. Okay. They still letting your team play this winter? No, man. So they're talking about doing it in March, which would be kind of cool. But no, man. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do it. Like we were gonna do. This is a funny story. All right, you guys want to hear a funny story about basketball? So, we do a summer camp. Obviously, it's a big deal. High school summer basketball camp, and we do no cut for freshmen. So I'm the head freshman coach. So I'm like coaching like 4 teams and like 70 kids. Like it's just stupid. Okay. So I was excited. I always get excited. It's kind of fun because it's a different vibe than the season. It's competitive, but it's like we don't really care if we win or lose. Just try to get better. Okay. Anyways, well, obviously that wasn't going to happen because of the whole COVID thing. I got a text from the head coach a few weeks before we were supposed to go, and he says, "Hey, we're thinking about doing it in July. Would you want to coach there?" I said, "Yeah, of course, man." So he starts putting it together. He says, "All right, they said we're only allowed to have 10 people per practice, including the coach. Everyone has to be socially distanced, okay, which is bad enough. But then on top of that, you can't use any sports-specific equipment," which I'm like, what does that mean? And he's like, well, that means we can't use basketballs. So I'm like, we're going to just do a random 3-week conditioning camp in the middle of the summer for no reason. So anyway, we ended up not doing it. We canceled it like 2 days before because that was right when the cases started going back up, and we're like, it's not worth it. Servant says third graders, LOL. John laughed. Hey, man, like I said, I don't know what you're into over there, man. I don't know what you're into. I'm not involved in all that, man. I'm not involved in all that. I coach freshmen and I play against adults, and they're 100% adults. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so anyways. Drew says straight conditioning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was going to be like just 2 hours a day of conditioning for like 3 weeks. And it's like, and then we're going to have another 2 months off anyway. So what was the point? Because these kids are not going to keep doing conditioning on their own. Like, I mean, some kids might, but they're not going to, most kids are not going to do it. I mean, shout out to the kids that do, though. I try to make them do it, but, only the best will succeed. Champions dominate, son. That's why I got these 3 rings. What you talking about? Got my 3 rings on, though. All right, I'm joking, though. Can someone explain the $1 course access? Yeah, so it's not really a thing anymore. I got rid of the link because I got tired of people not being able to get in, so sorry. You guys ever done a mop-up? Actually, John, specifically for you, because you're in New York, you're in a completely different area. Do you guys know what a mop-up is? A mop-up? Like in basketball? Maybe I don't know if that's just us or if you guys have heard that before. A little championship rings. Dude, I worked hard for these rings. I told you guys, 23-1. Okay, I'm not playing around. He's Lord of the Rings. I did not say I was Lord of the Rings. That is Kobe Bryant's nickname. Okay, I am not Lord of the Rings. R.I.P. R.I.P. to Kobe. But I have 3 of them, but, I'm not LOL. Oh, that's funny about. What I want to do one day when I have like a really dominant team, like if we're just like beating every team by like 70, I'm going to do like a big surplus warrior, like come watch one of my games where we just pummel a team by like 500 points. Be like, all right, guys, come down, pay for a ticket. And then afterwards, I'll hang out with all you guys. I'll do a Q&A or something like after the game. We'll do like a meet and greet or something. I think that'd be fun. But anyway, one day when things get back to normal, right? Explain the mop-up. It may be different here. So what a mop-up is, it's like a piece of wood. It's like a 2x4 piece of wood with carpet wrapped around it. And then you like push it on the floor, like up the court and back down the court. And it's like a really, really tough leg workout. Like builds a lot of like not conditioning, but like strength in the legs. And it's just like a gritty type of thing that we do. I don't know if you guys do that over there, but That's okay. Maybe what another time. Yeah, sorry, Matt. I just we were having some issues with the website. I didn't want to keep it up there and have any more problems. So I just shut it down, man. Sorry. Ooh. We do bear calls back and forth like this. Yeah, we've done that. Well, what we do, I don't know what we call it. Is it like the wagon? I don't know what it's called, but it's where like you have someone do a bear crawl basically, but then you have another player like pick them like their legs up. You know what I'm talking about? And then they just crawl on their hands. We've done that too, but I don't know. But try out the mop-ups, though. The mop-ups are tough. It's tough, man. But it's really good. It's really good. You have to run a man or zone. So, we run multiple different schemes. And I want to give out all my schemes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think anyone's watching this that I would be competing against, or coaching against. So we have, like, several different defenses. Obviously, we have our typical man. We'll run like a face guard man. We'll run a bunch of different zones. I don't want to give out too much, but I love to run a lot of full court too if we have an athletic team, which most of the time we do. So, but really, I just kind of adjust my defense to whatever. And a lot of times I'll just come up with something and draw it up a couple practices before, and then just bring it into a game, and like the other team's never even seen it before. Like just something completely random, And one thing that we really focus on is execution. So it's if I draw something up, even if you've only seen it once or twice, or we practiced it once or twice, we better execute it correctly, basically. Yeah, that's kind of my thing, man. I'm glad you said that. Because obviously I'm coaching freshmen, so they're still younger, but I always tell them a lot of coaches, they try to turn boys into men, but I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to turn boys into warriors. I'm trying to turn you guys into bloodthirsty warriors that go out there and dominate everything that you do. Not just basketball, but academics, obviously athletics, in your career, business, or whatever it is. But I want you guys dominating. I don't believe in competing. You know what I mean? That's why we built the best surplus fund program in the world, not a surplus fund program in the world. And I think our 1,200, 1,300 users right now would say that. And I think we're going to hit 4,000 or 5,000 within 12 months. So I'm really excited about that. But anyways. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents though, man. But yeah, we run a lot of different stuff, Drew. If we don't believe in everyone gets a medal. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm not trying to do all that. Everyone gets a medal, man. What the hell is this? What the hell is this out here, man? Everyone gets a medal. Everyone gets a high five out here, man. No, man. Get a medal when you accomplish something. That's how it's supposed to work. That's honestly, man, that's one of my favorite things to talk about too. Is what's up with all these people partying all the time, man? Forget athletics, but all these young people, my age, younger, a little older, whatever it is, that party all the time. And it's what are you celebrating, bro? You're a broke college student that's in debt. And you haven't even finished school yet, so you haven't even accomplished that. What are you celebrating? You know what I mean? You haven't even accomplished anything. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. I don't believe in partying unless you have something to celebrate, unless you have something to party about. But a lot of people disagree with me. It's okay. It's okay. That's fine. You're allowed to. But, it is what it is. I'm just going to put this right here for you guys. Boom. Oh. Boom. There you go. Well, I appreciate you guys hopping on here for so long, man. Did not expect it to be this intense. I mean, we don't have that many people on here, but it's still kind of cool. Any other questions, guys? Going once, going twice. Woo. Woo. Getting tired, guys. I think we're running out of questions here. Oh. We appreciate you, Spence, on the late night. I know, man. Woo. It's getting late. It was dope, brother. Go get some rest, shooter. You know, that's funny, John. All right, man. All right, man. You guys want to hear one funny story, though, real quick? Since we're talking about basketball, you want to hear one funny trash-talking story? Give me a 2 if you want to hear a funny trash-talking story that I've never shared publicly, but I'll share it with you guys right now. Because I'm very competitive, and I take this very seriously. Give me a 2 if you guys want to see that. And I got 2 2s. There we go. All right, so here it is. So I'm 23-1 in the league, as I've said a million times, okay? And you don't just get 23-1. Like I've been very blessed. We have some great players, all that, okay? But obviously, I'm putting in a lot of work as a coach, and I want to win. I really want to win, and it's really important to me that we give ourselves the best chance to win. So not only do I research every team, not only do I literally hire people to go out and film all their games and all that, so I can have a database of film. I make everyone on our team watch the film, all this. Not only do I do all that, I actually will run reports on the other coaches, and I'll try to learn about the other coaches. Not just basketball-wise, but also just about the person. What are their character weaknesses? I'm very into this. Okay, this sounds a little crazy, but I want to win. I want to win. Anyways, so we're playing this local school, and my team at this point is undefeated. This is like 2 years ago. Very good basketball team. Okay, very good basketball team for the age group. Okay, but we were having a tough night. We had this basketball that was like way overinflated. The refs were not really being kind to us. Super low scoring game. I mean, literally it's like 12-12 at like the end of the first. Okay, like not very high scoring. So, and we should be blowing this team out by like 40, but we weren't for whatever reason. Anyways, so in the second quarter, I got a guy that's going up for a layup, and one of the kids on the other team just like literally tackles this guy. And they call it a shooting foul, not like a technical foul, which I walk over to the ref, and I'm not like mad, but I'm like, hey man, don't you think that should be a technical? We're chit-chatting, whatever. And this coach on the other side, he yells in front of like both teams, the entire, like all the families that are there, like, you think about like a high school basketball setting, like everyone's there watching the game. He yells in front of everyone. He's like, why do you care, coach? It's just freshmen. Like that's really what he yelled in front of everybody. So now I'm like, oh, now I got to kill this guy. I got to kill this guy by 50. But in my head, I'm thinking like maybe no one else heard it, right? All this. I turn around to all my guys on my bench, and the look in their eyes was like, they're very upset, right? Very upset. Because, they're freshmen. They don't want to hear all that. So whatever. Halftime comes around. We're up by like 3. I think it's literally like 16-13 or like very low scoring game. Okay, maybe a little more than that, but you get the point. Halftime, we go in there. Again, I know everything about this guy. I know way too much about this guy, right? So I'm drawing up a play. He went to this, university. I'm like, we're going to call this, he went to U of A. We're going to call this U of A. All right, I draw that up. All right, hey, this play right here, he had this job as an insurance guy. We'll call this insurance right here or whatever, right? I draw up these 3-4 plays. We go out there. Oh, I start calling these plays. U of A, U of A. U of A sucks. U of A sucks, right? The coach is like screaming at me, like he's cursing me out as I'm playing, but I'm not even looking at him. I'm just, U of A sucks, right? Or, insurance job or, whatever, like just craziness, okay? This guy's looking at me. He's yelling at me. He can't do that. He can't do that. The rest don't know what's going on because they don't know. They're not doing, they don't know. So anyway, we end up winning. I think we went on like a 30-0 run or like something like just ridiculous. Maybe not 30-0, but it was ridiculous. We ended up winning by like 40. And in the fourth quarter, I'm still pressing because this guy, normally I don't press. When you're up by 30, fourth quarter, you're not pressing, right? But I'm screw this guy. So I'm pressing full court. And he's still screaming at me. Why are you pressing? Why the F? And he's like cursing me out, right? So we don't by like 40, whatever it is. So we're doing high fives at the end of the game. And I shake his hand and I say, hey man, and I'm real polite. Hey, if you don't mind asking, why are you screaming at me? I would have stopped pressing and would have stopped calling these plays if you would just stop screaming at me. Like, it's not necessary. I mean, you don't need to curse me out in front of a bunch of kids, man. It's not necessary. And he says, well, why the F were you pressing? And I'm like, because you were yelling at me. So why were you yelling at me? We just went back to that. He wanted to fight me, but he's not really threatening. So whatever. So the refs pull him aside. I talk to my team. I'm hyping them up. Let's go, right? So fast forward. This is a league game. So fast forward a couple weeks later, we play them again, but we're at our home gym now, right? So we play them, and they came in with a vengeance. They wanted to win. Okay, keep in mind, at the time, I'm undefeated. I'm 16-0 or less than that. I'm probably like 14-0 in league at the time. They come back, you know, like for my career. They come back, and you know, it's a good game. And I came in and I had a little vengeance on my heart too. So I wanted to blow them out. So I said, you know what? We're gonna put in our 5 best shooters. We're gonna just shoot threes. I literally was just like, we're going Mike, Dan, Tony. We're just shooting threes. Okay, so that didn't work out. We were not hitting threes, and then plus I took out our best defender, so it was not good. We ended up coming back down 15, tying the game. We were actually up by 5 or something. They ended up coming back towards the end of the fourth quarter. They hit a buzzer beater at the half-court line 3 to tie the game to send it to overtime. And you guys would have thought that they won the damn NBA Finals. I mean, they're running on the court, right? I'm thinking they just tied the game. What the hell are they celebrating? So I bring my guys in. I didn't drop a play, nothing. All I did, I swear to God, all I did was I pointed at them. I said, you see those guys? And they all looked over, they looked back at me, and they said, yes, Coach, we see them. I said, what the hell are they celebrating? I said, they're celebrating even competing with us. They're celebrating just being in the same building with us. Why don't we go and beat these guys and show them where they should really be, which is on the bus home? And that's all I said. And then we ended up, they didn't score in overtime, and we won. Oh, God, I love basketball, man. I love basketball. It's so much fun. So, anyway, I got a million trash talking stories, man, with basketball, especially with coaching now, man. These coaches they're silly, man. You can't trash talk me. You can't do it because I've done my research, man. Like, you can't trash talk someone. It's not going to work, man. So anyways, John says savage. Hope you guys enjoyed my trash talking story. Anyways. All right, guys, anything else, though, real quick before I go to bed? I got to drive back home. Save the Last Dance, Spence edition. I took it personal. I do take a lot of things personal, I'm not going to lie. I saw that, I was like, I kind of do the same thing. I mean, I'm not Michael Jordan, but definitely not Michael Jordan, but I do take a lot of things personal. So, oh my God, Mo. Yeah, I've gotten into some trouble with talking trash, Mo. But it's just so much fun, man. Again, it's part of the culture. I always try to be respectful. I'm not, cursing anybody out unless I need to, but, it is what it is, man. There's this one ref around here, man, that just, I don't know, he just doesn't like me, man. He just doesn't like me, I guess. And every time I get him, I know it's not going to be a good game. And I took it personal, so, he's on my checklist, if you know what I mean. Fortunately, there's nothing I can really do because he's a ref, so, I can't, beat him like he was a coach or something, Anyways. Anyway, enough about my basketball. I think you guys get the point. Yeah, you guys get the point. You would fit right in over here, bro. Well, that's what I'm hoping, man. Like, wherever I move, I want to coach there. And, I'm hoping they're not like a bunch of pansies over there. Not necessarily saying where you live, but just wherever I end up moving, because can't be doing all that, man. Cannot be doing all of that. Trying to build warriors out here. Trying to build surplus warriors. Come on, son. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate the love and support. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this. Drop a 2 if you guys enjoyed my stream today. Drop a 2. And there's a couple of you guys still on. Oh, yeah. Drop a 2. John, Drew, thanks, guys. 2 people enjoyed it. Hey, that's 2 more than 0, so I'll take that. Sydney, thanks, Sid. Awesome, guys. All right, guys. I asked a question above. Damn, Mr. Gigi. What states have the quickest processing paths, in your opinion? I mean, dude, that's like a... It's a tough question, man. A lot of different niches, a lot of different states. I would have to look at the lead stash, and I don't feel like digging that up right now. So tough question to ask, to be honest, right now. But thanks for all the twos, guys. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Servant's Heart. Hope you guys enjoyed the stories. And with that being said, guys, appreciate your guys' time. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.